welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I just want to mention a couple things. I have notes in front of me and I will be looking down periodically to make sure that I am staying on track and hitting my points. I also have my viewfinder off to my right, your left, so if I look down or to my right, that's what I'm looking at. I am currently trying to get used to seeing my face on camera. With those nervous things out of the way, we will go ahead and start. So the idea for this video started 2 months back while I was watching Rachel Ray's wax video. So I reached out to Rachel Ray and I explained my idea and I asked for her thoughts, and she ended up giving me permission to go ahead with this video. So today, I bring you part 1 of the epic multiplacing wax smackdown. This video was originally supposed to be 1 and not part 1, but the more research I did, the more Etsy shops I found, the more wax alternatives I found, the more traditional wax I found. So this will be in 3 parts. If this is your first time to my channel, you may not know, but I do a series on my channel on Wednesday called New Wax Wednesday. So essentially the purpose of New Wax Wednesday is for me to try wax every Wednesday and learn how to use it. So when it's time for that wax, the learning curve is gone, so I can just go ahead and it won't affect the outcome. Similar to Rachel's video, I will be filling my pen and diamond painting with a stopwatch on. When that wax has been exhausted, I will move into the next wax, so on and so forth. So for part 1, we're gonna do the free wax. Well, it's mostly free. I did purchase a couple, so we'll call them the more traditional type waxes. When I get to that part, I will make sure that I tell you where I got it from and how much I paid for it. Part 2 will be all of our Etsy shops, small businesses, things like that. The wax that is actually made for diamond painting, but doesn't actually come in the kits. And then part 3 will be our wax alternatives, our blue tack, Aleen's, Quake Hold, you name it. If you have any recommendations for either the Etsy shops, small businesses, or the wax alternatives, please leave them in the comments down below. There is still time to continue to buy all of the waxes and try all of them. So at this point, I had already filmed 2 separate intros for this, and I didn't like the way either one turned out, so I tried. This is my 3rd time. 3rd time's a charm, okay? But it works out better now because now I have done my makeup 1 time instead of 2. So the day that I started this was July 9th. The day I am filming this and finishing it and putting the final touches on it is July 28th. That is 19 days. So when all the wax testing footage is over, I will come back just as I am now and explain my findings, my thoughts, and give you any information that I have that I was unable to provide during the filming of this video. The day I am starting this is July 9th. I'm currently working on Confetti the Cat. This is a licensed image from Sandra Trubin. It is a Dreamer Designs canvas. This is the one that was voted on and chosen by you guys to be my next project. Let's go ahead and start with the wax. I've got this white wax, which I purchased from ShineShopDesigns for 75 cents. I've got this yellow and this blue square of wax. Both were purchased from DrllPenFrenzy for 95 cents a piece. Moving into companies that sent the wax. So this is the free wax. This is a piece of light red wax, or pink wax. This is a darker wax. Moving on to our more prestigious brands, I've got a heart-shaped pad of wax from Diamond Art Club that is light, and one that is more dark. I've also got a blue heart-shaped pad from Star Wars. I've got Dreamer Designs. I figured throw it in there, might as well. And then I've also got the paint gem wax. Show you what that looks like. So I figured this is the order we'll go in. We'll start from here and go to here. So let us go ahead and start with the light wax. I have already cleared my pen. It is clear and we are ready to start. Let me get my timer ready. gonna take a plastic bag I have from the wax. Just gonna make sure it's in good. Get my timer ready. After 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 15 seconds, I have exhausted one wax, and we will move into the next one. Okay, moving right down the line, I am going to clear out my pen of the last wax, which, a refresher, was the light pink. And I'm going to clear out the single tip as well, so I'm not tempted to single place, because occasionally that is a necessity. But I will go back and fill in later like I did with this one. So we are moving into the more dark red or dark pink wax. And I'm just gonna fill it like that. Good. So I got these Scotch tape things down here so I can just make sure. Rock it back and forth really quickly to make sure that I'm not gonna have any excess. Okay, looks good. All right. So I'm going to start my stopwatch after I pick my color. Let's see, let's work on this color. The darker pink wax gave us a time of 2 hours, 28 minutes, 53 seconds. Minus about 5 minutes for dealing with trash and color switching. So I will record that time and we will move on to the next wax. Okay, moving down the line, we are going to start with our white wax. I have cleared my pen. And I'm going to some plastic from this canvas. Make sure that it's in good. And we will begin. how long we have been diamond painting. 2 hours, 44 minutes, 28 seconds. So minus about 5 minutes for dealing with trash, etc. I will write this time down and we'll move on. Next up, we've got our yellow wax. Both ends of my pen are cleared out, and we will begin. Just stick it in and make sure it's in good. All right. And let's go. Another 2 hours and 26 minutes spent diamond painting, this time with the yellow wax. I thought that it would place higher than the other red wax, but it's not bad actually. It's above the light red wax, so it's not too bad. I will write this down and we will start on the blue. Okay, so we are now moving on to our blue wax. I have cleared my pen. It is ready. I finished the cat painting I was working on. So now we have moved into my Christmas in July painting. My one fa, two la into July painting, as Maritza likes to say. Okay, so we've got our blue wax. It is in. So we are working on the Little Tin Soldier, which is a Diamond Art Club canvas by Minnie Manzano. All right, let me start my timer. Here we go. After diamond painting for an hour and 37 minutes, the blue wax is no longer sticky. I find that interesting because even the free little pink wax did better than that one. So, interesting. Okay, so after finishing with the blue square, I was quite disappointed. So I am now very excited to get into the light heart-shaped wax from Diamond Art Club. Fun fact, I have never actually used Diamond Art Club wax, so this will be a first here. So I'm just gonna stick it in. I'm gonna make sure it's in good. So my pen is filled. My timer is starting. Now. After 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 29 seconds, I have exhausted the light pink wax. So we will move into the dark pink, but I do want to note that I'm very interested to see how they will compare. If they will compare the same way these did by just about 15 minutes, or if the opaqueness versus clarity of the wax really makes a difference. So I am interested to see how the dark one will stack up. So now we will move on to... Okay, I am excited to move on to the darker red wax from Diamond Art Club. So let us see how that one holds up. I wonder if it is just like a freak thing that it's a different color, or if it actually does make a difference. Okay, so let me make sure it's in there pretty good. Okay, so it is now in, and let me start my timer, and we go. So interestingly enough, this wax lasted an hour and 54 minutes, and I was quite disappointed to find that because the lighter wax lasted almost an hour longer. So that was something interesting. So I will clear my pen out and we will move on to the next wax. Okay, I am gonna clear out my pen from the dark wax and we will move into the blue wax. But while I am doing this, I just kind of want to say some thoughts that I had thunk. I'm gonna share my thoughts with you. I'm not sure how accurate that last one was. I don't know if I had done something different, or I'm not really sure. I'm gonna leave it as is because this is day number hell if I know. Wax number, what am I on? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my 8th wax. I don't know how long I've been doing this, so I'm not gonna do it again for this trial period, but I will be doing it again at some point, and I will definitely update you when I do so. but yeah, I'm not, I will not be redoing that. That was a journey. This has been a journey. I'm not even done yet. I'm already kind of, I don't know, I'm having fun because this is like a fun concept, but it's very, very time consuming, and it has consumed a lot of my thoughts and a lot of my time, and yeah, so, but no, I am having fun. I'm definitely having fun, but yes, very, very time consuming. Let's do some twos. There's a lot of twos I can see. Okay, so when did I start this? 8th? 10th? I'm not really sure. But I am starting this at 9 o'clock at night because why not? Alright, let me pull up my wonderful little stopwatch. Shake out my drills. Make sure that I'm in frame. Zoom out the tiniest, oh, that's in. Zoom out the tiniest bit. All right. All right, let us begin. I want to clarify something. I've been thinking about what I said about the darker pink wax. I don't think it's something, I don't want to make it seem like I did something different. Like I'm not keeping my wax consistent. I just thought it was really interesting that that wax lasted less time than even the wax that comes with the cheaper kits. So I'm not really sure, that might have been a fluke. So what I meant by that was I'm going to I don't think it was something I did necessarily. I mean, it could have been. I'm not a machine. I'm not I am a human. So it's very possible, oops, it's very possible that I may have messed something up, but I will go ahead and oh, I took a drill off, oops. I will go ahead and grab another dark pad of wax, the heart-shaped Diamond Art Club wax, at a later date, is what I meant to say. Okay, back to your time lapse. After an hour, 53 minutes, and 9 seconds, I have exhausted the blue wax from Star Wars, the heart-shaped wax pad. So I will move on to Dreamer Designs, but first I want to say that I have discovered something. And I can't wait to share my discoveries and my thoughts and my hypothesis when this is all over. Okay, so we are moving on to the Dreamer Designs wax. I don't know that this is specifically Dreamer Designs. Probably not. It's probably like this for all the ones that come in the little caddies like this. I've got a couple of them. They're not all Dreamer Designs, but we're going to stick it in. And we will make sure that it's in good. And let's go. After 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 32 seconds, I have exhausted the wax that came with my Dreamer Designs canvas. We will move on to the macaroon wax, which I got from Paint Gem. We are moving on to the Paint Gem macaroon wax. I don't have anything to hold up my canvas, so please enjoy my spooky succulents. Okay. This canvas comes from Distracted by Diamonds, Patty Wax on Etsy. I will make sure to leave all of the canvases linked down below. This is a square, and I was having problems with static, so that is what those things are. As a matter of fact, let me get them out of my tray. This is a square painting. It is by Matt Lyon, and I think, let me check the dimensions for sure. This is it says Night Veil by Matt Lyon. It is 60 centimeters by 84 centimeters, and it has 40 colors. I will have put the unboxing up on Monday at the time of filming this. Let me get my timer ready, reset. Okay. Let me stick it. Okay. Make sure it's in good. My whole entire area smells like those beads now. Okay. Alright. Can you see right here? Yes, you can. Okay, this is where I will be starting. Okay. Let me get my timer ready. And go. After 2 hours, 5 minutes, 46 seconds, exhausted the wax from Paint Gem. I kind of want to go to bed because it's 11 in the morning or 11 at night. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired I can't even tell time. It's 11 at night. So I will gather my thoughts, write some notes, and tell you my findings after 10 waxes and I don't even want to know how many hours. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I am back, and once again I have my notes in front of me, and I will be relying more heavily on them this time because I want to make sure that I am giving you the information I need to give and causing an avalanche in the process. So something I didn't anticipate originally, so I didn't account for it while filming, was the texture and the thickness of it actually played a large role in how long the waxes last. So I will explain what I mean by that, and I will put up a table because I know that it can be difficult to hear what I'm saying and make it make sense, so I will put a table in here. So something I noticed was the firmer wax actually tended to do better. And at first I thought it was the thicker wax, and I run up to my fiance and I go, look how thin this is. It didn't last very long. Look how thick this one is. This one's gonna last forever. But actually what ended up happening was the firmer the wax, the better it did. So I measured the thickness of each wax, and what I mean by pliability, firm versus gummy, is how easily it is to manipulate that wax. So I will grab a couple of waxes, and one for each example, so I can show you what I mean. What I mean by firm is that it's more difficult to change the shape of this wax. Somewhere in the middle, and this is the only one that did not really follow the rule that I'm going to share. This one is more mid-range, and then this one I don't have to work very hard at all for it to change the shape of this wax. So that's what I mean by pliable. This one is firm, this one is mid, and this one I would consider very gummy, very easy to change the shape of it. The gummier the wax, the less time it lasted. Some evidence of that truth would be the blue wax. The blue wax is incredibly gummy, and it's very easy to change the shape, and our white wax is very firm, and it lasted about an hour longer. And then the one thing that I did notice that I would like to eventually revisit, not today because I have actually spent 22 hours and 5 minutes diamond painting with this wax at this time, so I'm kind of all set on this, but I will in a future video revisit the fact that the two Diamond Art Club waxes were different consistencies, different textures, and different thicknesses, different opacities, and they lasted a different amount of time. So as you notice, the dark wax lasted almost an hour less than the lighter wax. So with all that being said, I did insert the table for your viewing pleasure. About a month from now, I will go ahead with the small business Etsy shop waxes, and then the following month will be our wax alternative. So if you have anything you want me to include, we still got time, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. It did take me more than 22 hours and 5 minutes because I worked on that. Because I did the research, planning, notes, filming, editing, all that. I put my entire heart and soul into it for you, so I hope that you do enjoy it. And if you are not already subscribed, now's the perfect time to subscribe. And I hope that you guys are being safe, washing your hands, and taking care of yourselves. Bye guys.